Hello everyone, I'm back with another very quick recipe, this time from the Deliciously Ella book. It's called broccoli with tahini dressing, and as before I've run out of tahini, but I found a wonderful substitute, which is peanut butter with flaxseed, sunflower and pumpkin seeds mixed into it, and it's more savoury than tahini and thicker than tahini, so in my eyes it's got the two best qualities that people like in tahini without being tahini, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to put my penny on and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. First of all, you steam the broccoli for about 7 minutes. Now Ella, her quantities are quite strange, I think. Let me bring you down. So the ingredients are 500 grams of broccoli, which is already steaming. In fact, I didn't have enough broccoli in the fridge, so I'm halving the quantities again. 2 tablespoons of tahini, and I'm substituting my peanut butter with the seed mix. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 teaspoons of honey, and 1 mug of cashew nuts. Now I'm going to halve this and just have half a mug of cashew nuts. Now first of all, you steam the broccoli for 7 minutes so that it's still a little bit crunchy. Then while it's steaming, you stir the tahini or peanut butter with seed mix, the olive oil and honey together. So if I'm halving the quantities, I take 1 tablespoon of peanut butter instead of 2 tablespoons of what would be tahini. I take 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I'm just guessing here, but I'm beginning to know how much a tablespoon is now. And 1 teaspoon of honey. To get another teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of honey. And you mix the tahini or peanut butter, olive oil and honey together in a bowl until smooth and creamy, Ella says. And then you crush the cashew nuts. Hang on, get rid of half of them. You crush the cashew nuts by pulsing them in a food processor. Now I don't have a food processor, and to be honest, I don't think if I did this recipe on a regular basis I could be bothered to pulse any kind of what I'm going to do is a little trick I have, or a shortcut I've learned recently, and that's when you're trying to chop something really finely, which I'm going to do instead of pulsing these nuts in a food processor, it's really useful to use a napkin because you can bring everything together again, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Just a quick tip, you really have to keep an eye on the broccoli at this point so that it doesn't wilt and get soggy. Okay, so now I'm going to jostle them all together again and cut them again. And cut them while holding the napkin above. Then Ella says to put the chopped or pulsed cashews in a frying pan with olive oil to toast them. So there they go. No mess on the chopping board, no mess on the kitchen floor, no mess on the counters. And now there's a tiny bit of dust. But basically I do find that chopping things on a napkin helps no end. So I'm just going to turn the temperature up here from a 4 to a 6 and toast the cashew nuts. Sorry, it's too bright on the phone for you to see. Then I'm going to place the steamed broccoli on a plate. I'm going to drizzle it with the tahini dressing. And finally, sprinkle with the toasted cashews. And now I'm going to try some. Mm. Mm. It's almost sweet. I'm not sure if it would be sweet with the peanut butter, with the tahini, and whether the peanut butter is making it sweet. It's a lovely combination of the crunchy nuts and the soft broccoli. And yeah, I could definitely eat this. It makes broccoli a lot more palatable. And if I would change anything, I would just have a tiny bit more salt, but that's probably because I'm too used to eating salt with things. And after a while of eating without it, or with a lot less, I would get used to it. So this is another very successful, very quick little recipe.